I'm trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set up a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? My hand, would you share this chance with me? It's darling without you. All the shine of thousand spotlights, all the stars we see up in the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough, enough for me.
Are you ready for now we there? If you ready for fun, make you come here. Cause all night we ready to turn up. You know the matter no go down.
Welcome to another episode of Tegan. It's been a while, but we have some sad news for you. This past week, we got tragic news about a building collapsing in Ikoyi, Lagos. It was a site for luxury apartments, and more than 10 people have been reported dead. The site was approved to be for 15 floors, but the developer was developing the sites for 21 floors. So that's even more than the actual approved number. Our own governor in Lagos, Governor Sanwo-Olu, has suspended the building agency boss. Now, I'm so curious to know why it seems to be the case that each and every single time or year, buildings keep on collapsing. You might think it's a Nigerian situation, but it even happens in other parts of the world. In Miami, for example, a condo building actually collapsed. But in Lagos, it's like in one part of Lagos or the other. When can we have infrastructure that is safe, but also infrastructure that can really stand the test of time? What's your name?
Adewumi.
What's your take on this?
My take on it is, first of all, the soil test. At times, there might be, the buildings around them might not judge what is going to happen, but if a soil test is done, they can know what is going to withstand to avoid sinking and some other things, not only collapsing. And also, the consultant companies, they hold a very strong distance. But for them to have withdrawn, it's enough for developers to know that there is something wrong. Since the consultant company, they know more, and they said they're no longer interested as they don't share the same view. And also, the material testing, there's a material testing lab, and I think we did a follow-up on the building. They would have known what was happening and prevented it, and also prevent the loss of life. Not just the money they have wasted, but the loss of life would have been prevented.
I fully agree with you because there's nothing bad than worse than loss of life. So we'll keep on talking about this and hopefully we'll work towards a resolution. Now, our country is on the journey of being as innovative as it can be. And e-Naira is the new thing now. But Nigerians are not so happy or not so pleased about e-Naira. Now, for those of you who don't know, e-Naira is digital Naira. It's not crypto or Bitcoin. It's Naira that we cannot really hold, but we use in everyday activities. So Nigerians are expressing their displeasure, their dislike of e-Naira. But I'm curious right now because the government banned crypto for a moment. So at what point did they think that it would even make sense to really have e-Naira? Yes, they went on a public awareness campaign, but the reception has been really, really bad. Now, let's talk about something in the world of entertainment. Nollywood actors and actresses, you might want to hear this. It's time to start saving up because it looks like your industry does not really support benefits for veterans at all. Here are 3 names you need to hear, and these 3 names are people who died after being ill. May their souls rest in perfect peace. We have Prince Ikoyi DK, we have Victor Olayinto, and Rich Oganiru. These are actors, legends, veterans that have paved the way for so many new actors and actresses. I don't know how this whole benefit situation, pension situation with Nollywood works, but can we have an industry whereby people can feel safe that even if they retire 20 years down the line, they will be fine? Also, if you think you are reigning now in the Nollywood industry, you'll be surprised because there have been some cases of people who have been on top of their game, and then fast forward, nobody knows where they are or what they are doing. So save up, invest smart, and please talk about how your industry can get better, because it's not about how big you are living now, but it's about how long you can live and thrive. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is this whole situation of trying to form or trying to showcase your wealth. Now, there's an influencer by the name of Abike Papaya who posted a house that's not hers, but she was trying to be in the moment and trying to follow the trend of the moment. Why do people post things that aren't theirs? To me, it's just very, very strange, because I know it seems that I must show my next door neighbor that me, I am better, I have the latest bag, I'm flying first class, I'm doing X, Y, Z. But what happened to days of being just okay and being comfortable in where you are, but also knowing that you have a path forward? Yes, you'll see people posting these lavish houses or lavish trips, but honestly speaking, they are not in the moment. They don't have those things now. So why do we as a people feel the need to over-impress or even showcase things we don't have? Let me get what my audience has to say regarding that whole trying to make it till you, faking it till you make it. Sir?
Hi, Tegan. My name is Sammie. So I think this situation is more of, less of showing off than just creating buzz. She's an influencer,
Yeah.
definitely. So she needed the buzz, she created it, and she got it. Like she said in her damage control video, she was talking about her friend owned the blog that first reported it. So it was masterminded by her. So this was just a plan so that people get to talk about her.
But let's have the larger conversation as to those that post things to showcase that, I'm
Yeah,
popping.
it's social media. Definitely you have to show up. You have to create a presence.
But
You
is it worth
understand?
it?
You say?
Is it worth it? Is it worth it?
Yeah, because some people cash out from just creating a presence on social media.
So you think it's something that we need to just keep on doing too?
No, not definitely.
Okay. There's more Tegan coming up. There are 2 hot topics we have right now. And these topics are things that everybody's talking about. Quick cue. Anambra, and we also have movies. We'll be right back. And you're back. Let's talk about 2 of the hottest topics right now. Right here with me is Mr. Blow. He's an events MC, comedian, and influencer. Two topics people cannot stop talking about.
So,
Obi Kubana, I mean the arrest by the EFCC.
we saw it coming, honestly. We actually said it was going to happen either now or just later on, because Nigerians government, I think this country ourselves, like our country, I won't say it's a joke, but our country is an entertainment industry itself. Like, I mean, because like, if it's not one thing popping up,
Another.
is another thing.
Yeah.
And I think November has started.
Yeah.
And already it has taught us a lot.
Yeah.
So now there has to be something. And Izobi Kubana we have. And tracking back to this, his mom's burial, that's the beginning of his face.
Yeah.
Like it's not like that's the beginning of his legacy, because Obi Kubana has always
Yeah, but
been
face
there.
now
Yeah,
is
yeah.
out there.
But now his face is now out there
Yeah.
to the name. So with the abuse of the currency, with the it was too much. It shut down the country entirely, like the burial, like shut down. Everybody talking about Oba. Oba was choked. Like it was coming, but it doesn't mean it doesn't have like legal means of making money and all this. Well, I feel when someone is doing great in the country, something just spread. Like, let me just use my own terms.
Yeah.
Like, wire just used to spark in the FCC their head. Like, what is this person doing? What's his source of income? What, like Instagram comedians now? Any small thing, like, come on, this is expected. It's expected. So something we saw coming actually.
So yeah, I just want to add, when you're doing well, there's no need to display your wealth. Just live a chill, low-key life, and
Well, it's not everybody that can pull that off. Personally, I would say I'm not that kind of person to live a low-key life.
so you
Like,
want to display it.
if I have it, then
Why not
I'll show it.
flaunt
Then
it?
why not?
Ah,
Why
no
not?
me,
Why not
no
flaunt
me.
it?
Nope.
Why not flaunt it? I'm not wasting it. Come on. And if he's saying to him, to his brand, he's a socialite. That's what they will say. He's a socialite. So if he's a socialite, he has every right to display
Display it.
whatever
That's
he
how he
wants
makes
to
his
display.
money.
Yeah, that's how he makes his money. And now I think whoever is going to be his manager or his PR is doing a good job, because he's not just only displaying himself as the Cubana group. Yeah. He's now going on like I saw his last post on Instagram was like him doing like a youth empowerment program. So he's kind of branding himself properly now. So I think he's going to come out of that EFCC stuff. My own personal prediction is going to come out of it clean, because his PR is doing it. His team, basically, they're doing a very nice job.
And hopefully less legal troubles after he comes out of that.
Sure. He has several stuff, like, come on, the Cubana group, the Cubana club, I think he has deals with some wine companies and all that. So he has every right to do what he's doing. So
Now, African Movie Academy Awards this month. Omogeto is on that list, Citation. Who is taking all the awards? What are your predictions?
Omogeto. Like, everybody's going to agree with me on this. Omogeto, this saga is sweet. When it first came out, because I'm not a movie kind of person. I'm not that kind of person that goes to the cinema to watch this, to watch that. But like, I judge most of my stuff from trailers. That's why trailers are like the best sellers of movies. If you can't impress me in 5 minutes, or like, how long should the trailer be? Like 5 minutes or 3 minutes? But if you can't impress me in 5 minutes, then come on, you can't impress me in 3 hours or 2 hours. So seeing the trailer for Omogeto, the saga, everything made me want to watch it. I'm not going to say Citation was boring. Not boring. Like, they have like different movies and different like displays of like whatever messages they're passing across. But I'm a comedy guy. Yeah, I love anything that can make me laugh. So come on, saga, it swept me off my feet. I loved it. Everybody loved it. Start from Jennifer's Diary. Funke has been doing great in the
She's
country.
very versatile as an actress.
And so, yeah, like, that's something I said. I said, when you're doing great, they'll come and pick you up. When Funke was doing great during the lockdown, carry that now. True. So you see, she's doing great for herself, and she has been doing great for herself back in the past, and everything about Funke has just been skyrocketing, going up. So it's up for her, and I wish her the best in the awards. It's on the 28th. Yeah, it's on the 28th. So like I was saying, there are other leading roles in the awards. There are like Rita Dominic, she's nominated for the movie La Femme Angela. Yeah, I wish her the best for that. And also Funke, that's my main person. So
I think she's gonna get it.
Thank you for agreeing with me. So I wish Funke the best also. That's it.
Mr. Blue, thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
Don't go anywhere. We have a real life hot topic next on Tegan.
For more information, visit our YouTube channel, The Tegan Show, and follow us on our social media platforms or visit our website for more details.
Welcome back from the break. Now we have a real life hot topic. He won the hearts of so many Nigerians on season 6 of Big Brother Naija Shine Your Eye. Please clap it up for the one and only Sammy.
My man, okay, now no.
Okay, this one too. Okay, cool. You know, all the swag right here. Sammy,
Well, go on, bro.
welcome to the Tegan Show.
Thank you very much.
Sammy, you have been in isolation for who knows how long now, and now you're a free man.
Bro, free? Free? Is that the word?
Not free, but at least you can socialize with people.
Yeah, cool, yeah.
How does life feel now?
Overwhelming, guy. Like, bro, my regular life is no more there. You know what I'm saying now? I'm this regular guy that should just be on the street, school, back home. I can just go and buy suya. You understand what I'm saying? But right now, man, more low key. I swear.
I don't understand how people give like stuff to just you and the other cast members. Isn't that crazy? Like your fan base to just say, you know what, okay, this is for Sammy. They'll just flood you with like, isn't that overwhelming?
Like all the money cake and all
yeah,
that.
everything, like the
Bros,
goodies.
You will just cry and cry and cry and cry. But you know now, at some point, the love has been crazy, man. Nigerians are awesome. Like, for real. Awesome.
When you first got that apple of love, what was your initial thought from the whole entire like?
These guys, they choke. Like, is this real? Like, the first week I came off the house, got some gift. I'm like, say they whine me, waiting up. But at some point, man, I got to realize that this love is actually real, and these guys actually want the best for you, and they're watching you. If you slide, they will reach you for your DM. How for Sammy? Don't do this like this again. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So trust me, love has been great, man, and we thank God for that.
So they're watching you, and you said that you cannot repeat clothes again.
Bro, my team, everybody, like at some point, I feel like I'm still Samuel.
Yeah.
Normal Samuel. They call me Dogo back in my area because when I'm tall, Dogo, and now Sammy is tall guy.
Yeah.
So they call me Dogo, and my normal life is I feel just repeat my jeans 5 times, no cap.
Yeah.
That's just basically me. So if I'm going for an event and they're like, Sammy, you cannot wear this same shirt for this event. I say, wait till I put it. I just wear one 20,000.
There's someone watching.
They'll be like, somebody's watching and they'll talk about it. I'm like, cool, all right, not like that. That was just my point too. Yeah. The whole social media, you know how it is with blogs now. They just rephrase your statement and just hit you hard.
You are on the biggest platform, and a lot of us thought that you and Angel.
Sorry?
Okay, you and somebody were going to be, an item.
Okay.
How did you carry yourself all throughout to the point that you didn't get damaged or tainted as being like a heartbreaker or somebody who's just like, sleeping around? How did you carry yourself all throughout?
Oh, those words are big words too. Heartbreaker, sleeping around, kilo D. But for me in the house, I'm outside now, and I've watched everything that has gone down. There are some clips and all of that, and I'm like, Sammy, you say you be lover boy, you. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But regardless, with Angel, she's cool. We're both cool. It's just for us to just understand each other. If you watch the show very well, there was this point where we had this conversation. I'm like, okay, this is what we'll do. Let's get to know each other better. Yeah. Because at some point we were not clicking mentally and all of that.
It was very chaotic to an extent.
You understand what I'm saying? So basically, and I'm like, let's be cool as friends. It works better as friends, all of that. So that was how we just vibe, man. Just flowed like that. But we're cool.
If you could do it again, do you think you guys would have had something more?
Maybe not. If I could do it again, maybe not.
So now you're no longer in the house, and your net is you can get any girl you want to. You recently said that no girl wants a guy that's struggling with finances.
Blogs.
Okay.
Basically, okay, with that point, for real, if you broke personally, you don't even like yourself. I bet I lie. I go ask the audience.
Ask him.
I lie. You don't lie. So basically, man, guy, for real, you have a girl,
Yeah.
You have to take your, see, if you forget if you get papa, mama.
Yeah.
You guys take your offer. Bad as a bad. If you don't go run a sub, buy a bag. You don't go pass.
There are levels to this.
You know what I'm saying? So if you decide to have a girlfriend, then you should be ready. It's not all about cuddling, kissing. You get my point now? Bro, you go represent now. So that was just my point was it's not basically bro. See, obviously there are girls that love guys that are actually broke, but with vision.
Ride or die, yeah.
Obviously because they will support and all of that. But some guys they fuck up. No. Some guys will just want to just take advantage of you, get everything out of that. And bro, I have 3 sisters. If I catch you, it's no go funny. Yo.
What is the most romantic thing you have done to a girl?
Most romantic thing.
Romantic thing.
I'm always there for every girl. Though. It's very romantic.
All of them.
Everybody.
So you got into the house. You were single then. Do you think it's hard for people who are married or in relationships to compete in a house like that?
At some point, I feel it's hard. Because, back in the house, there were 2 married people in the house. Basically, you all know them and all of that. And we'll be doing our thing, and these guys are like reserved. Personally, I wouldn't want to actually engage with the married woman or a married because
one was more reserved than the other.
Yeah, the other was trying, but still most of us were like, I know deal, all of that. But we're all cool. You understand what I'm saying? I would say yes, it's pretty difficult because every other housemate will want to just relate with the other single housemate. If everybody go relate to single housemate, who go relate to this married woman or married man?
Maybe she'll
relate. I said relate to. I said relate to. No reason now. Yeah. So that was basically it for me. At parties, if you want to dance with any of them, we just do normal dance. Maintain your distance, all of that. Then just buy from there. That's just it.
So 6 seasons now. There are more seasons to come.
Yeah.
It's easy for people to say, "Oh, that Sammy is one of them."
Yeah. Sammy now.
Just Sammy now. But there's more to you than just the reality TV.
Yeah.
So who is Sammy? What is your identity?
Sammy, I'm a dreamer. I make movies. Before I got into the house, I grew up in the north, and imagine somebody in the north trying to make movies. It's not this regular thing. They go wonder what they do. They make film. They will laugh you, bros. Make you go rest and all of that. I said, and I write also. I started writing from age 9, and you all know the reason because at some point myself and my dad were not so close. Yeah. So every time this man scolds me, I'm like, I'll just go back to my room, open my long notes, and I beat him in my book. Punch him. Go fight on my book, then come out and eat his food. Then they chop for the house now. Then they pay for food and everything, and I eat his food. So growing up, I now got to realize that everything I've written down can actually be a story. I'm like, it makes sense because it was funny to me. I was like, okay, I should just try to look to switch it up. I went online. Thank God for the internet, guys. I went online, did my homework and all of that, and came back and started scripting. And gradually, I scripted, produced my own work, produced my own work, then Big Brother came in. Wow. And right now, what we're doing right now is making movies because, guys, you guys should keep it locked down because I've been thinking and working. So just sit put and be wild. Who's on your dream list of people you want to work with? Work with, okay. Behind the scene, I'll call, Kemi Adetiba, the producer of King of Boys. Probably Kunle Afolayan, that is the Nigerian, all of that. But with actors. I'm this guy that I don't drama on my set. I want whoever will be on my set should be in character. Yeah. So for example, if you want to be, whatever you do on set should be related. You should be able to relate to it as the actor. For example, you want to act this scene that you're supposed to keep bet. Yeah. If you've not had a child before, bro, you go hard. You understand what I'm saying? And whoever that's watching that has had a child will know that guy, this auntie never get picking before. So whatever I do should be relatable. I'm not this A-list guy, A-list actor, nigga, and all of that. I like to go back to the streets, carry actual talent, and bring you on set and let's work. Great. Now, the expectations are very, very high, and people expect a lot. Before you go, how do you keep yourself grounded, and how do you maintain and preserve your mental wellness? Okay, growing up, my dad has actually structured me very well. There's this shield around me, because I don't think any insults can actually get to me, because my popsy don't insult me finish already. Now, so you guys know what I'm saying now. So basically, it's just like me coming and they say, see your big head. I'm like, man, I get big head now. So you understand what I'm saying now? All of that. So with mental health, all of that, I just find a way around it. Just look at it and just move on. I know what I'm doing and I know where I'm heading. So I just focus on it. Social media is awesome, but it has its own up and down of that. So I'm not, so I know already, I'm aware. Awareness is a very important factor in all of this. So if you're aware that this is it, then fine, move from it. Easy.
Sammy, our eyes are on you, and don't be a stranger. We'll be right back.
It's time for Tegan.
Entertainment topics, let's go.
I'm a superstar. Because finally, we're here.
Everything from politics. We all think he's preoccupied. Speaking of bad leadership, our dear president is committed, and so much more. Onions, the new gold. There's more Tegan. Cheers.
For more information, visit our YouTube channel, The Tegan Show, and follow us on our social media platforms or visit our website for more details.
Welcome back. Now, 2021 is almost over and everybody's traveling. Now with me is Tina of NJ Ethos. Tina, welcome to our show.
My name is T to the I to the N to the A of NJ Ethos Limited.
So if you don't know better thing, NJ Ethos is the go-to company for tour packages, travel, for tickets, visa, the hottest deals you can imagine.
Yay.
Tina, welcome here.
Thank you very much.
Now, traveling. You know, social media makes traveling seem so easy. But the truth is, so many people haven't traveled beyond Nigeria. How do you get started in traveling?
Number one thing that you need to do if you want to travel is to have your international passport. Your international passport is your identity when you are out of Nigeria. Because the immigration personnel outside of Nigeria will not come and ask you, what's your name? Where are you from? But with that international passport, all your details are there. So if you want to travel out of Nigeria, the first thing you need to have is your international passport.
There's this misbelief that, that if I don't go to the US, UK, or Canada, what's the purpose of traveling? But it's hard to get to travel to those countries. So can we travel within Africa? What is your tip?
Yes, you can travel. You can travel within Africa. You can go to neighbors that are Benin Republic. You can go to Sierra Leone. You can go to Ghana. You can go to Ethiopia. You can go to South Africa. Like I keep telling people, if, for instance, you want to go to US, yes, the US immigration, the US consular will say, we require that you have a travel history. That is not a criteria, though, but at least you should have a travel history. So people will come and say, hey, travel history, must I go to Australia? Must I go to UK? And we'll say no. But the fact that you left your country and they've stamped your passport, that is a travel history. You don't need to go to Australia, you don't need to go to New Zealand for you to have a travel history. You can have just your Benin Republic stamp or your Ghana vacation stamped on your passport and you go for a US visa and then you've been granted. So it doesn't mean that you need to travel to the A-list country before you be given a US visa.
Tina, so you know Nigerians, we never like to say when we are traveling, but we all want to know the places people are going to, like, this person is going this place, that place. So what are the hottest destinations right now?
Like hot. Number one on the list is Maldives. Everybody wants to go to Maldives. Everybody wants to stay on top of water. Of course, you know, it's not like Nigerian water that you'll be scared of man-made. No. That was a natural water. Everybody wants to go to Maldives. Maldives is like the hottest destination right now. And when a Nigerian, will I say a celebrity, will I say influencer, will I say a business personnel, when they went to Maldives, they now made the destination very, very popular. Maldives is one of the hottest destinations right now. And Dubai is the second hottest destination right now. Like Dubai have been closed for Nigeria for some time. And now Kenya Airways say they're going to Dubai. So everybody is going to Dubai right now. Like Dubai is one of the hottest still right now. And another one that is on the list is South Africa. It might shock you. Yes, people say, South Africa. You know, what making South Africa? What's happening in South Africa? But South Africa is one of the hottest places to go right now. And the last but not the least hot place to go right now is Seychelles. Seychelles is in Africa. Seychelles is like a bit of Maldives, a bit of Mauritius, and since they open, everybody wants to go to Seychelles. Like you get to see, you get to experience water sports, you get to experience the market, the local markets, interact with local. So Maldives, Dubai, South Africa, and Seychelles are one of the hottest destinations selling right now.
Okay, you have a travel company, but I can look for tickets myself. Why should I go with a travel company?
Hey.
That's one of the hardest questions.
Hey. Let me just put it for you. A lot of people will say, okay, fine, I can do ticket by myself. Hey, I can just go online. I can go and book a ticket on Airpeace. I can go and book a ticket on Rwanda Air. But the truth is, if you're using a travel advisor, when you get stuck, that is when you know the importance of using a travel advisor. Like for instance, there might be some travel restrictions you would not be aware of. The airline will not tell you. But your travel advisor will tell you and say, oh, if you're going to this destination, you need to be quarantined. You need to do a PCR test for this number of days. You need to have your first mask on. Of course, an airline company will not tell you that. And as well, if you're traveling, for instance, and something happened on the way, in quotes, before the airline will get to you and say, let's resolve this thing, of course, your travel advisor already calling the airline on your behalf because we're like representing you, telling them, oh, my client is here, this person is here. Let me give a scenario. A client of ours was going to Mauritius, and after she had left Nigeria, she boarded Kenya Airways. After she had left Nigeria, on transit to Nairobi, they had to disembark her. Reason best known to the airline. If she had gone to buy the ticket by herself, of course, that is a big trouble. But she reached out to us, and what did we do? We had to send mails to the airline. We had to call the DMCs in Mauritius. We had to call that in Nairobi. Everybody was like, oh, we had to even go on social media and the likes, and it was resolved. So the client was like, thank God that I even make it of a travel advice. So if something like this would have happened, what would I have done? And we ensured that the airline had to put her into a hotel, do a PCR test for her again, because before getting to Mauritius, her own PCR test would have been expired. So those are one of the so many benefits that you get with a travel advisor. If, for instance, you want to get your refund, you as an individual, if you go to the airline, of course, they'll tell you your refund might be processed within 1 month, within 2 months. But with a travel advisor, you can get your refund processed faster. So you need a travel advisor to book your ticket.
Tina, before you go,
Yes.
What are your travel tips for us?
Number one travel tips is you need to plan your vacation ahead of time. The Europeans, they plan their vacation. Some of them plan their vacation like 1 year before they even want to travel, 6 months. But you see a typical Nigerian, they'll just wake up one day and say, I want to travel. It doesn't work like that. If you want to get the cheap and the best deal, you need to plan your vacation ahead of time. Because with that, you get the deals from the hotel, you get the deals from the DMCs, like DMC, Destination Management Company. If you want to do tours, you get so many things discounted. Unlike when you just want to go and then say, I want to travel the next day. So you save time, you save cost, you get prepared, planned, and then you pack your essentials.
Tina, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
There's more Tegan for you. I want to say a big thank you to all my guests, including Sammie of BBNaija, as well as Tina of NJ eTours. But before you go, the Tegan Show is partnering with NJ eTours, and we are sponsoring a member of the audience to have his or her visa taken care of, plus a 2-night stay in a hotel in Kenya. Tina, pick a number from 1 to 25.
1 to 25, number 5.
Number 5, anybody number 5? Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.